Hey art friends, today we're going to draw 2026 to celebrate the new year. And here's what our drawings look like at the very end. I hope you're really excited to follow along with me. Now in this lesson, it's just me drawing. So remember, if I ever go too fast, you can always pause the video. Also for this lesson, you need a pencil to draw the main shapes, and then we're using our eraser to erase any of the extra lines, and then our markers to add the details and color. I'm also using marker paper to draw on. I love this brand, Canson, but you can use whatever paper you have, and also any art supplies that you'd rather use. All right, let's get started. Let's first start with our pencil, and we're gonna draw the main shapes of our letters or numbers. We're gonna first draw a 2. Let's start with just writing it. So we'll start with the 2 over here. We'll draw it really big so we fill up a large part of our paper. And we're also starting with our page horizontal so that we have more room to make it bigger. Then we're gonna draw the 0, another 2, and the 6. And I kind of want to move it all over. See how it shifted to the right? So I want to center it more right down the middle of our paper. So I'm going to move the 2 or the 0 first. We'll move it over. I'm going to draw over it a couple times. Then we're going to move the number 2 over and the 6 over. And I'm just drawing right on top of what we've already drawn so that it's easier to see where it was before I erase it. Okay, now let's switch to our eraser and we're going to erase all the extra lines. That's the nice thing about using a pencil first. You can work on getting it just the way you want it, and then we can switch to our marker, and we can also practice too. So there's our 2026. Oh, I'm so excited for this new year. We got the numbers in here. We got the 2s, the 0, and the 6. Okay, and they're in the place where I want them. Okay. Now we're gonna draw and turn these into art supplies. So first we're gonna turn this number 2 into a curved pencil. So we're gonna turn that into box letters. So first, let's draw around. We're gonna draw around the first pencil line. So I'm just gonna turn this into a box number. And we've done this in other lessons, so it's really just tracing around, turning it into a bubble letter, except a box letter is more square. Bubbles are round. Then we can erase any extra lines too that we don't want to keep. So let's fast forward, pause the video, and take time to convert all of your numbers into box numbers. So we're going to trace around like this. We'll do this one without fast forwarding first. And then we're going to, actually for this one, we don't need to draw the inside because this will be a palette, a paint palette. Okay, now we're going to just repeat the same step that we did for the first number 2. So first trace around the 6, around the outside, and then don't forget to add the little circle inside. Next, we're going to switch to our eraser, and we're going to erase the first numbers that we wrote, or the inside. Remember to pause the video if you need extra time, because especially when we speed things up, I know it goes really fast. So also, if you need extra time to work on your pencil lines, you can also pause it for that. Okay, now let's switch to our marker. And we're gonna add all of the details because we got the main shapes done. So first, let's turn the number 2 into 2 pencils. The first one's gonna be curved, and then the second one will just be down here at the bottom. Actually, let's start with the bottom one. So we can draw the pencil. So let's just draw right here. We're gonna draw 2 lines going across the bottom. So we got the top one and the bottom. Then let's turn this into the sharp end of our pencil. So we got the sideways letter V. And then over here, we're gonna curve for the eraser. Okay, now let's add the details. Let's draw the lead, and then we can draw the sharpened part of the wood. And then we can also add 2 curves that match the end here for that metal piece that holds the eraser in. So we have the eraser, the metal piece, then the pencil, and the lead. Okay, now for the top part of the number 2, we're gonna curve the pencil. So first, let's make it 3D by adding the end of the eraser. Right here we'll draw an oval. Then we can draw the eraser coming down. Oh, just continue all the way. So let's trace over the pencil, and we're gonna stop early so that we can add the sharpened part. So then let's draw the other side too, like that. And then we can draw the sharp end of the pencil. So we're gonna draw this letter V right here. And then we can add 2 curves for that metal piece like we did here. So, and I curved them to match the oval on the end for the eraser. Then we can draw the lead right here like we did on this side. And then we can also add little upside down U's for the sharpen part. Okay, there's our 2 pencils for the number 2. Now let's draw the paint palette. And first, let's draw a paintbrush right here going across. It'll be fun to add a little more detail. So let's draw the handle for the paintbrush. Then we can draw the end connected on a little metal piece holding the bristles on. And then we'll draw an S curve for the bristles and then a curve back in. Okay, now let's draw the palette. We'll trace over the pencil, coming around, and then we'll come down and we'll stop here. So I drew the paintbrush pass on each side, but then right here, let's draw the little indent for our thumb or our hand, and then we'll come back and finish the pencil over here. Okay, and then there's a little hole for our thumb, and then we got to draw the paint. So I'm going to draw little squiggly shapes. We can change these also so they're not the same. And we're going to add little paint splots on our palette. There we go. Oh, and we could also make it more 3D. We could add thickness to the paint palette. I'm just going to draw a little depth on the side here and over here. Okay, that looks really cool. All right, now we're ready for the second number 2. And this one, let's just make brush strokes. So we're gonna trace over the pencil here. And let's also trace on the inside. But I'm kind of stopping in weird spots. So up here, let's draw a wiggly line that connects into the bottom. And then down here, let's draw this kind of curve too. So instead of these straight lines, let's draw a shape more like that. Then we can also add the little brush splatter at the end. And then let's draw this curving in, and we could also add some splatters or just more like a brush stroke at the end. Okay, that's it for number 2. We're gonna color it really cool though. Now we're ready for number 6, and let's turn this into a curvy paintbrush. We'll start on the pencil line. I'm gonna start down here. We'll curve and overlap behind the paint for number 2. Curve around, and then I'm gonna stop here. And then let's do the same thing for the inside, but I'm gonna continue through so that it looks like one solid paintbrush handle. And then we could also draw the end of the paintbrush just curving in. Now for the top, let's draw a curve like we did here for the metal ring that goes around our paintbrush to hold the bristles. And we're gonna do kind of the same S curve, but let's do the S curve going this way. And then we'll start here on the point and then curve back into the handle. We did it! We finished drawing 2026 with art supplies, but now we need to color it, and we can also add more supplies and paint splatters around it. But first, before we color, let's switch to our eraser and erase all of the pencil lines that we can still see. Now that we've got all of those pencil lines erased, we're ready to color. This part we'll fast forward again because I want to challenge you to color your drawings differently. Now at the end, if you want, you can also pause the video and then try to match the same coloring that I did. But I always think it's awesome if you use your creativity and change your drawings. All right, let's speed things up. All right, it looks so much better all colored in, and I hope you'll take time to color your drawings too. Now, you can match my same coloring like we mentioned, or change it any way you want. You can also add more things. I just added a few little paint splatters. Oh, and this one's still white. Hold on. There we go. But you can add a lot more stuff. You could add fireworks or even more art supplies. I really love this drawing because we started out with our pencil to build the main shapes for each of the numbers, and then we used our markers to add the details and color. And I hope you had a lot of fun following along with me and drawing 2026. I'm really excited for this new year and all of the art that we're gonna do. I hope you are too, and we'll see you later, art friends. Goodbye.